Well, ladies and Germans, how are you all doing? This is Conalwork.
And I'm Roo. Hello, hello, hello.
And folks, we promised you this on Tuesday. It is now Thursday, and Triple Shot Thursday. Is that a thing, Greg?
I think that's a thing. There's three people here times two. So
Oh, I just meant triple shots, but maybe I have an alcoholic problem. In the meantime, though, we'll worry about therapy later. For right now, we're on Bois de l'Amour, or Bois de l'Amours, that lovely forested, kind of Robin Hood map. But we get a lot more of it. And Rang, who do we get to explore this verdant grass with?
well, on the left hand side in blue we have Scout Spirit as the Bro Division. Trista Command of Desert Rat Stark Element as 2nd French Armoured. And on the right hand side in red we have Protoshocker as Ringtailed, Chicken Doo as Trophy S, Sniper as 352nd, and also this is on the Community Balance Mod, meaning that Desert Rats isn't completely and utterly broken. So this will be a
Hooray!
balanced match.
At least ostensibly. But I mean, with the Bro division in line, that's probably fairly true.
It's
We
gonna
don't tend
be.
to we don't see the Bros very often. So tell us about the Bros.
They got a lot of cool, like A phase, 2-star infantry as bros. And you got some aircraft, and that's really it. Like, you don't really get much else for bros. They're very. It really comes down to the 2-star infantry. But on a map like this, where on that whole northern area, it's just forest, it's going to be perfect for them. Especially if you have flamethrower, trope-bound flamethrower scrotch.
So what I'm hearing from you right about now is it's kind of like watching the Jersey Shore. On the face of it, you would think it'd be like all show and no go. They just kind of flash their guns and expect all the kind of heat to start coming off here. But you're saying that they like it in the bush.
Oh, they love it in the bush. They're all about the bush. They wish they could be in the bush. They landed on the beach and they're like, crap, we got to go inland. There's bush over here.
Hey,
Well,
hey,
French bush.
the most important thing is it's like the Jersey Shore. Just keep them away from landmines.
Yeah, yeah.
I kind of want to get like a mine laying opportunity in a Steel Division game. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know if that's been coded in at all. If that's even, I doubt that's even in a thought in their minds for number two.
Be good for a campaign element in the second run, being able to like, lay
Yes.
minefields in some regard.
Well, especially if you're doing the migration from the Soviet side, I can only imagine you'd have to be able to have something there. And God help me, I wish I could be seeing some of these messages, but nothing.
Yeah, it's just because of the mod bugs it out essentially.
Yep.
Yeah. Which is a shame because, I love seeing those messages, especially when they're saying hello to us.
Exactly, exactly. And you know what? Proto Soccer said this the other day to me, and I thought it was the sweetest thing. He was like, you're such a nice guy, nicest guy streaming online. I don't know if that's true, but at the same time, I do appreciate all the support you guys kind of show these channels. Now, 75 self-propelled autocar that's down there, we don't often see that very often, mostly because why?
I think it's a good unit.
Yeah, but I feel like it's something you see specifically in 3v3s or 2v2s. It's a team game unit.
Yeah, it's also like a thing you can do with your autocar. It's like this weird trick. If you have like a bunch of stag hounds and like an autocar mixed in with the stag hounds, majority of the time AT guns will prioritize the stag hounds over the autocar. So you kind of get like it kind of draws fire away from it, which is good because it only has 3 armor. But
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like, but at the same time, your opponent's half smart and they know how to like, click your autocar to kill it, and you kind of bug it in that regard.
Yeah, kill first what hurts most.
Yeah, and the autocar hurts quite a bit. 2 stars, well, 1 star boosted up to 2. With 75 mil, it can be a rather deadly customer. The Sherman, but without everything apart from the gun. It's
Yes.
nothing like a Sherman. It doesn't have stabilizers. Uh,
There we go. I was waiting for it.
and same with the Panzer Grenadier. Manson's knockout. Yeah, it's Chabot. Or Abbott.
Oh wait,
Abbott of
the,
Chantry.
the Abbott's down. The Abbott
Yeah,
Chantry.
yeah.
I didn't even. Oh wow. Okay, that was down to the south. That's right. But he's not really a real tank. He's kind of like a Pinocchio tank,
Yeah.
wishing someday he can be a real boy.
First thing he had an extra 3 frontal armor. Yeah, he'd lose all the speed.
Okay, can we just say there's a Pigren that autocar is still there, and there's 3 stewards coming down, but the autocar dies.
Yeah. Yeah, the Panzer Grenadier is not going to have a good time.
Nah, but you know what? They've already gotten what they need to get done. They've killed 2 armored vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
They have ascended the mountain. No one else can live as they have lived.
They paid themselves off, for sure. For sure.
But that is a death ball and a half if I've seen one early game. Three
Mm-hmm.
Stewards.
It is quite the ridiculous amount of Stewies, yeah. It's gonna be stunning up the Pack 38 or yeah, Dark Element roll, so good hits, yeah. But it's real deadly combination. All these Stewies so close together, they can do a lot of damage.
Chicken on the other hand, has three 250/9s.
It really is
Yeah.
the battle of the trios.
Oh my gosh. Well, we were gonna have two towers, but that was trademarked, so it's this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
The Stewards are, of course, going to lead a valiant cavalry charge coming on through, and they're gonna get some really good early, I would say, impact, especially with those light Stewards
Mm-hmm.
against those very, very light half tracks.
Yeah, yeah. He's trying to get the Panzergrenadier nearby to Panzerfaust it, but they're a little bit too far out. Pack 38 regaining its morale, but not for long, as the Shories managed to almost stress him out completely. Here we go.
Well, and that one last half track. Oh no, two half tracks. I thought perhaps that with only one that one had died. But thankfully, such morbidity is not always our stock in trade. Rang, I feel at some point you and I need to do like a casting bingo.
Casting. Oh, okay. Like,
We have.
explain.
Well, think about it. We have certain catchphrases.
Yeah.
Obviously, the free space would be the Sherman idea.
Yeah.
But no, just kind of just see who's paying attention out there.
That'd be
See
pretty
who's paying
fun.
attention. Oh my God, that's a stupid amount of firepower. Oh my gosh. Meanwhile, to the north, Flam Panzers haven't done a whole lot. The Panzerwerfer's reloading. And, well, it looks like Sniper is just kind of creeping through the underbrush, trying to get something on the northern tip of the map.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Pigren fires one Faust. He might not live to regret his mistake, but,
We're up
once
for a
again,
trade.
yeah, exactly. You drop a 30-point squad. I'm obviously not 30, but you drop a very heavy squad by comparison for a lighter heavy tank.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, in Steel Division numbers, like 10 guys is definitely worth less than one tank.
Well, that's good because that's kind of what the Japanese used to do to go after tanks. I think it was a 10-to-1 advantage kind of thing. It was absolutely brutal mathematics when you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Ju-87 coming to the north. That's the Panzerwerfers go after this little pocket of American resistance. And Ju-87 doesn't even get his bombs off. There's actually that CGMC and the Bofors. That's more than enough to see him off.
There's so many goddamn Stuarts on this map. Like this is. I'm just seeing all these Stuarts and even like M8 Scots being brought in as reinforcements. This is a lot of Stuarts. That's all I have to say.
The one thing I don't always recall, the Scout Spirit, is that they're not a particularly heavy Stuart division. I don't think.
I'm sorry. They do have a few. They actually have a few for First Infantry. You just don't have. Yeah, you do have quite a few. I'm gonna leave it at that. I was about to say
Okay.
don't have as much as like French or Desert Rats, but that's a lie. That's a lie. They have more.
You know what, Rang? I never want you to lie under oath. So
Like of course, I try to try to stay as factual as I can with every single unit statistic and deck statistic in game. Or someone will call us out of it in the comments and we feel terrible.
yeah, you feel terrible. I just think those guys are smarter than me sometimes. Stewart, of course, is going to duel with that last 250/9, and I think we pretty much know how this fight's going to go. But the Pack 38 does get a chance to kind of get set up, and he's less than 300 meters away, and he does close that
Boom.
off, so well done. Ugh, as of right now, as we head into Super Bowl weekend down here in North America, we have ourselves a debatably, if very, very luckily so, maybe a football kind of score. That's assuming a couple of
4 and
safeties and some really
33.
weird math. What's that?
4 and 33.
Yeah, if nothing else, it's a really long fourth down conversion. I'm not sure that's going to happen.
I'm guessing 33 is Patriots.
Ha! I have no idea. I am not a football person. I'll watch it.
I mean, in terms of like Patriots winning, because aren't they usually the guys who win the most? I don't bugger all about American football, but that's usually.
Don't worry, I grew up in it, and I still have no idea sometimes.
Yeah.
That they're a favorite generally, but I'm sure somebody out there is going to yell at me for saying that. We do have a verbal fin of the map. Of course, he's being engaged by the autocar. Meanwhile, this Pack 38 has fired 11 rounds, and I think he's gotten something like 6 or 7 kills.
Yeah, he's in a real, like, prime real estate for blowing up tanks. And with 2-star veterancy, those Pack 38s are rather nasty pieces of work.
Yes, they are.
Damn. That's really good Pack 38 placement.
I wonder who's calling for help down there. It's the Germans.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Got a recon plane flying over now. Trying to find out Pack 38, but is he gonna find it? Oh no! Oh, there they do. They see it for a little bit, so he knows. Definitely knows. Yeah, especially with all the stuff being killed. And we got a Firefly down south. Oh, almost sneezed. That's really weird.
That's okay. I'm hiccuping right now, so trust me, I feel your pain. Pack 38 might get one last kill. Yep, that's another kill right there. It's so sad that we're not going to see Wagner actually with his kill list.
No.
But look how many little bright torches around him. He took Rihanna's advice to heart. He is shining bright like a diamond.
Yeah, no, he might be saved. You've got the German cavalry coming in, Panzer IIIs and the Firefly. Maybe he can. Oh no, the American infantry's gonna come in. Or British infantry, I should say. Desert Rats and motor rifles.
I am surprised that Panzer does not see the autocar. Well, the autocar's assembling, and that Pack 38 might get one last shot. No, smoke comes down from the Panzer Grenadier Führer. That's a good call right there.
Very good call.
Bringing in fresh pre-guns to, if nothing else, take off some of the heat. Very well done. Probably going to lose them.
Yeah. Got pinned down just in nick of time by the autocar. This is really quite an engagement.
Almost as insane. Let's look at the center right now. Flampanzer is leading the way, pushing back the Obusier M8 as well as the half-track. And if that char gets any closer, he's going to get a bit charred.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing about these team games. They're absolutely fantastic to watch just for all the death and destruction.
Yeah.
Hell on us, of course, to kind of even call it out. But, oh, a Mitchell is coming in.
Oh, boy. This is... I do like seeing Desert Rat Mitchell play. You don't see it all too often, but those Mitchells just shut down areas.
Kind of a hideous silhouette in that card, isn't it? Like the flying pickle.
I didn't get a chance to look at it, but I know what you're talking about. It is,
Oh, no, I just mean even the unit thing is just hideous. P3 does go down because of it, though I couldn't say if that's because of the autocar or not. Wow. Autocar takes out that P3.
Mm-hmm. When the autocar gets, when it's not being shot at, it's usually a really good vehicle. It's just, when it gets shot at, it's kind of pants. Which is, I think, the same for like a majority of vehicles and things in this game. They're usually better when not being shot at. I think
exactly.
I think that's accurate.
Exactly.
Don't quote me on that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and Sturi goes down, Recon Sturi, and this is really like the second push here from Chicken Doom Protozaka down south, trying to regain all his territory, and now is the time to do so, as the Desert Rats has really lost a lot of steam.
That's true, but that is coming at a sacrifice for Scout Spirit to the north. Scout Spirit goes GTL and comes back through and captures an Opel Blitz.
Mm-hmm. He does.
Not what you want to see.
His units are almost surrounded, so is he going to get the Opel Blitz back into his lines, or is he going to get recaptured? I mean, if I was him, I'd kind of just blow it up. Completely deny the resources. Scorch Surf strategy. Oh, the M15's going to run right into a Panther 3. That's not going to be good.
As I watch it kill it. I'd be depressed as all hell, but it has happened
If it was
before.
Raw Thunder. If it was Raw Thunder.
True.
Yeah.
Go for the crew knockout.
I mean, in Raw Thunder, anti-aircraft units are like the best tank destroyers because they've got goddamn armor penetration value.
Sometimes. I would say that they have to have a fair bit of fire rate there.
Yeah, and if they hit your gun, like they always hit your gun breach, and you can't shoot back, and then you just sitting there like an idiot. It's like, I wish I could shoot you, but my barrel was split in half because you shot it a bunch with 20mm fire.
And then they fire your tracks and wreck your tracks.
Yeah.
And you can't go anywhere. You're spinning in circles like an idiot. Yeah.
And like a P-47 just comes out of nowhere and drops 2 big old bombs right on top of you, and that's it.
Well, the worst part's when the bomb's sitting next to you, and it's like, I just have to wait for these to blow up, and I can't move.
Yep. Any
Ah,
time,
crap.
any minute, these delays will be no longer delayed.
Meanwhile, to the south, being an armored vehicle on the southern flank has become a bad idea. Global wind goes down. Engine destroyed on the Boy to Firefly. There was something else that had, I think, internal fragments. Oh, yes, that half track that's right there. I tell you, if it's one thing I don't want to be a part of, it's apparently the German armored corps in this game. It just never has a great day.
Oh no, this autocars. I'm completely shut down this area, and the 6-pounder coming in is gonna be a rather deadly piece of kit. Yeah, he is getting flamed, and you know, being hit by a flamethrower, it never really helps out.
Yeah. Yeah, clearly Captain America down there is actually more Human Torch than anything else. Ooh, an open blitz comes in to actually... That was a two-stepper.
I see what you did. Yeah, that was very good.
I'm looking forward to Endgame, I won't lie. Anyway, the Boy to Firefly will get repaired eventually. And at some point, someday, my prince will come. No? Jeez,
No.
Louise, it's over 1,000 munitions, my friend. You got to be able to pick something out of that.
It's like it's a British tank, you see, so they're going through all like the parts in the back of the truck, like nine. This
Nope.
is not right for Tommy
Nope.
tank.
Nope. I can see that. This is not finely tuned enough. The autocar's gonna kill him right here. Watch. No, he's going to the P4 instead. P4, the Befehle P4. By the way, Frank, have you ever watched a Canadian movie called Bon Cop, Bad Cop?
No.
2006. You should really check it out. Quite amusing. I don't know why it came to me. I think it's because it's Canadian, and therefore it makes me think of you.
Oh.
Yeah. Also, weirdest thing in the world for me, other than an autocar getting, you know, amazing shots against vehicles, is when we have a Recon Cromwell.
Oh yeah, that is something you don't see all too often. Usually, Desert Rats players just take all the Shuri recons as they can.
I think he did, but if you consider how many bright torches are all over the place, it's not going to be very pleasant for them.
Mm-hmm. The Cromwell recon is actually a pretty... Is it expensive? I forgot. Is it expensive?
I want to say
no,
it's
it's not. It's not. It's 135 points, which is...
I was going to say, yeah.
Really good price. We're essentially paying 15 points for the recon optics, which is... I'll do that. You know, 15 points for some binoculars. Hell yeah.
Mosquito almost hits. Oh, had that Sherman continued to go forward, he might have actually killed it.
Mm-hmm. But the Mitchell is going to chase him down.
And Sniper has some connection issues, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm going to guess that's connection issues. I mean, it's not doing...
It's not doing
it's doing
negatively
pretty
at
good
all.
up north. So, yeah, it's probably just connection issues. Or...
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
You can always ask Protoss. Protoss, I'm sure you're checking out these this coverage, so do let us know. Did Sniper start hunting in a different field? Well, one thing is for sure. The AI says we don't have enough infantry to the north.
Oh no. Oh no.
As he invests his next 30 seconds worth of income in just a horde of infantry.
Ah, AI spam. Never change. Never change.
Well, and let's be fair. This kind of works, actually. 352nd, that's what you want.
Yeah.
You want to have hordes of infantry.
Especially in a forest like this, all you have to do is just, you know, just bring in a horde, spread it out, attack, move, and eventually you hit them like a tidal wave.
It worked for Saruman.
Yeah.
And even more, even use those bombers. The bombers even been able to finally get an attack run in, given it was at a piece of infantry behind enemy lines by about 300 meters, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, never see J87D actually, you know, survive.
But I think it helps too that Beaufort's been taken out, everything's been taken out, and now at this point there's just a constant, I think it's just an A move.
Yeah.
And hey, that's how their fathers waged war in World War One. So it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me too, right?
Yeah, I mean, they didn't research any army doctrines in Hearts of Iron.
Yes, mass wave assault.
Yeah.
That 10% soft attack bonus.
It's all about that soft attack. Gotta have your RIP 40 and keep on rolling.
Can we talk real quick about these two autocars going to be taking down a Tiger? Autocars, assemble!
Ah, God. That was perfect timing. You said yeah, and boom, Tiger's just ready to go. Ready to go. It's just got shy-shotted by a goddamn autocar.
Yeah, that's very much a spank in the face. Not even a
Yeah,
slap in the face. That's a spank in the face.
yeah, yeah. But for the 3-star autocars, as you can tell, they're rather tough customers. They don't even need stabilizers.
No, they do not.
But
I
oh,
think I'm more amused by the fact though that actually, if you look to the north, Sniper's going well. Sniper's AI, it has just trucks that are going back and forth and back and forth. Like no, 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 never
oh,
mind. Over here, no. But there's absolutely no anti-tank. So as this, you know, Stewart and infantry squad come on in, they're gonna wreck everything.
yeah. This is a huge, like, that's a really good push here from Sniper's AI. And there's really nothing there. At the same time, his AI is a bit slow to really mobilize. He can't, running around all over the place.
Well, luckily for him, right now, the DB-73 does not know where his infantry is. It's going after that smaller group inside the forest, and not for nothing. It's terrifying. Don't get me wrong, but not quite as terrifying as it could have been.
And Scout Spirit does have artillery battery set up, and I really like what he has with these half tracks here. As essentially what he's doing is that he can quickly relocate his M2A1 howitzers, just load them in the back of the half track and move them. I never see anyone do that with like static artillery, and it's so goddamn smart.
Which is kind of curious when you think about it, because considering how expensive artillery is, you would expect something.
And static artillery definitely gets counter batteries and dies pretty fast, so being able to just load in a half track and, yeet on out of here is a perfect strategy. Even I don't do that.
Well,
I
if you
don't
don't
know
do it,
anyone
then
who
what I
does
hope
that.
the rest of us have.
But I've never seen anyone do that. Like purposely dedicate half tracks for that role.
Now, I am waiting to see an anti-tank weapon actually come to the north, because we still only have Grenadier Führers, and the heaviest thing they have is an MG-42.
Mm-hmm.
He's charging a Stewart with infantry.
Maybe, they can just, pile enough bodies on top of it and Stuart's suspension will be completely kaput,
I will throw myself
Oh.
under the tracks, Captain. Actually, wait a second. JU-87 come to the north? No, he's probably going to hit the front lines.
With that many infantry, I don't care, if they're equipped with sticks. There would be definitely some sort of way to kill that Stuart.
Unless we're watching freaking...
Phew.
Okay, it is. He's going to go bomb it with the JU-87. And he's got no stress, too. So here we go. Cap, here it comes. Okay, guys. Oh, come on. Get in there. Get in there.
Just, yell some bad words at it to stress them out a little bit more.
Yes, fire
Call him
machine
an
guns at
arsehole.
it. Anything.
Throw
Well,
a
the plus
grenade
side-
nearby.
On the plus
Just-
side, they do have a leader unit, so they won't surrender immediately.
Mm-hmm. There's a real disciplined Ersatz trooping.
Ooh, and Pierre Klosterman. A random hero that we never see.
No. That Sturi is pretty damn lucky up north.
Yes, he is.
GU-87D bomb didn't land just 1 meter closer. All he needs is 1 meter. A meter too far.
Not for nothing. I'm just thinking right now about the feeling it must have been to have been hit by anti-aircraft fire in a plane.
Oh yeah.
First of all, it's like 1,000 to 1 to getting hit in the first place. There goes Pierre Klosterman, the Michael Wittman of the American Air Force.
French.
Nah. Point being, the Allied Air Force. Think about it. Something a hole appears in your plane, and you think to yourself, I hope that wasn't important.
You know what I think when there's a hole in my plane?
Ventilation?
I think there's a hole in my left ring. Wolf Thunder? No?
No, I was going to go Memphis Belle before that, but even Memphis Belle, I was trying to figure out the reference. No? Really, no? Hole in my left foot. Oh, yeah, never mind. Okay, the plane crits, you're right. It took me a second. I'm sorry. Sniper, at long last, is going to get himself a anti-tank gun to the north. all the same, he's just trying desperately just to throw enough just K98 fire at these infantry squads just to maybe panic them just the tiniest bit.
Oh, it's just have if you have everyone so bunched up together, right? The enemy's just gonna be like, I can't figure out how to deal with this. There's too many targets to pick from. It's like a blob of people.
It's just humorous to me because there's literally 60 or 50 guys there. 50 men there. With 50 bolt-action rifles, I'm pretty sure you should not lose anything.
Mm-hmm.
But regardless, such vicious assaults have allowed the Axis to take a 1-point advantage.
Yep, just barely. I mean, knocking out the middle was definitely helped out too. And here comes the P-38 Lightnings doing tremendous damage as they are the Bro Division P-38s, and they do a crap ton of damage with the rockets. Crap ton of damage. Yeah, the Messerschmitt's up his ass, and oh, it's gonna get.
Oh, and as the last bullet, he takes him out. Oh, jeez.
So close.
That is hero moves right there.
Mm-hmm.
Curious bombing location here, but does force a fallback from the 155 off map. No. And geez, there's a big furball going up the north. P-38 goes down. Narrowly misses the artillery park. Another P-38 might go down. Will lightning strike twice? Yes, it will. The Germans don't lose much more than maybe, what, one Me-109?
Yeah, that was a very, very efficient trade there for the Germans. Looking down south, Tristar, he's trying to make some sort of push. He's got a bunch of Cromwells here. He's got the Cromwell 3s, which don't have any explosive ammo. Which, you know, sucks when you're trying to kill infantry, but, you know, you can still blow up tanks at least.
Yeah, but I think I'm more amused by the fact that it's like engine destroyed, weapons damaged, falling back.
Yeah, the Panther's being forced to retreat. There's too much fire for it.
That's okay, though, because a Panzerwaffe will cause its own breed of terror.
Mm-hmm.
I really do wish I knew what they were saying. It's like they're speaking in code. Their own private Enigma machine rang.
We need to crack it.
Where's Benedict Cumberbatch when you need him?
Mm-hmm. A whole bunch of pose.
Yes. Yes. Pak-38 does get into action down south. Protosoccer's artillery piece, anti-tank gun, does do a decent job here. Shooter knocked out. Yet another critical in the area.
Yeah, those Cromwells are really in the open. Shitting ducks. Probably a good idea to get, you know, a 2-star Boy to Firefly down south. You can. I don't think actually you get 2-star.
Well, a Martyr and a Kretschmar, that'll have to do.
Yeah.
Discount Wittmann. But you know what? Those tanks go down, and the southern side is wide open for the Germans.
Mm-hmm. At the same time, I really feel like neither side is going to be able to fully exploit the southern side. As when one side gets an advantage, it's usually just like too much hedgerows and defensive locations, which gives the other side time to reinforce.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, Trista's moving up, but he's going to run into the Panther, Kretschmar, and the Marder 3, and this is really ideal territory for all of him.
True, but you have to be able to put, you know, shots online, and not for nothing. Kretschmar, despite being a 2-star P4, is a 2-star P4. He's not a Panther. He's not a Tiger.
No.
He's a little kitty. By comparison, I mean, his skin's not very thick.
I'm really surprised none of the German tanks got a dedicated kill yet.
Yeah, I am surprised as well. Imagine it this way. They're not really fighting against the Desert Rats. They're fighting against 30 Corps.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, to the north, Sniper's infantry assault has completely died. The last vestiges were cleared up by, well, attacking M5A1, and no anti-tank means problems there. Panzerwaffe trying to land hits on that pocket of Allied troops, was just generating just enough pressure to get that +1.
I like how it's smoking like the northern middle.
Yes.
So you're trying to really set off that Panther. I think the Panther's Okay, he's pretty blocked, yeah, by the smoke. But Germans are trying to make some sort of, I don't really play, but it definitely done quite a bit of damage just along the southern arterial of the giant forest.
You know, hauntingly enough, there is nothing between the Allies and the front line in terms of that artillery park.
Oh yeah, I've really lost everything. I mean, that's the kind of problem with Bro Division. Especially in such a meat grinder match as this, you will eventually run out of infantry, as you just don't have as much compared to everybody else.
Except for maybe someone. Okay.
But he's got a lot of artillery. The artillery should hopefully keep in the match.
Yeah, that is a very, very apt observance right there. Now, Kritschmar down south was damaged for a bit, but the Opal Blitz gets him back up and running.
Mm-hmm.
The Martyr continues to sling holy fire down towards Cromwell's Galore. I think he might even get a second shot before the Cromwell gets his first. It's going to be really close, never mind.
Messerschmitt rocket plane comes in and pretty much scores.
I feel like the Wehrmacht aircraft, were the rockets by the Germans usually HE as opposed to AP? Am I missing something there?
Yeah, I'm fairly certain the Germans didn't use the rockets for an anti-tank row because they used all the, cannon aircraft like the Stuka G and HS-129 models. I'm fairly certain they were mainly for knocking out fortifications and whatnot.
That's one thing I don't know much about.
Yeah.
Ooh, Last Cromwell does go down to the south. We still do have a couple of Shermans down in the center there, the center southern position, but they are very much afraid of the battlefield conditions.
Mm-hmm.
And who can blame them? That is the Panzer Ace Willy Kretschmer, looking rather dapper with his headset over top of his hat, as all hipster tank drivers do. And one brave recce squad behind enemy lines now.
I just want to see his Panzer IV like blow up a Sherman. Like he's got okay, he blew up a Porty, so that's good enough. One shot, one kill, and this has really turned the German tide for the southern side, and the Germans are getting that slow +1 point advantage as they're marching, or slowly marching, their way to victory.
You know who's really doing a lot of that?
Who?
Sniper AI.
Oh yeah, Sniper AI has just been on point. It's been sending human rave after human rave tactics. Kind of ran into a bit of a snag with some M4A1 Sherman, but the LA will eventually prevail.
Yes, but you know what also doesn't necessarily hold up well against Panzerwaffe fire? Apparently artillery parks don't. One howitzer is down. Another one's going to is stressed out. Actually, two are stressed out, and a couple of half-tracks are really kind of terrified. And who can blame them? Those are giant freaking rockets being lofted your direction.
Damn, that's a really bloody good kill. Real bloody good. Good.
That was the Nebelwerfer, my apologies. That was the Nebelwerfer on 41.
Is that 40 run? That's
41, yep.
40 run.
Yep.
Would it be 42 in German?
42. 2
That's
and 40.
Okay.
For some reason, it turns into like French whenever like numbers. I feel like a lot of other people outside of the U.S. and actually Spanish, now that I think about it, do that kind of like 3 and 40 idea.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Assault bazookas. I remember that when that Bro Squad came out, I was just laughing hysterically.
I always think it's just one guy with two bazookas, and he's like has one right arm, one on the left arm, and he's just like
man moding. Oh yeah.
Yeah. No.
Very Team Fortress.
Exactly.
Whoa! We blinked and missed it. It's now a +2, 58% over here. Trista Command is running rather low.
Mm-hmm.
Char M4, but Dark Element ammo storage hit. He goes down. There is one pocket of resistance in the center here where we have about 400 or 500 points of equipment, and if that goes down, that is nearly a death blow.
Yeah, and you got the boy the Firefly trading with the Panther, but the Panther's getting good hits. He's getting much better hits.
Yes, he is.
On that Boyda. And damn, yeah, Trista's is completely lost everything. Germans got air superiority, and this isn't good. This is not good. Desert Rats definitely lost a bit of steam.
We're getting exterminated, so to speak.
Mm-hmm. The Panthers, hunting rats.
Well, the volunteers in the middle of the field, they have decided that it's time for a smoke break.
But I am tired.
Fine, take a nap. I'm not going to continue. Panther is going to take out another Sherman, and yeah, that's devastating.
Yeah.
The lines are crumbling.
Yeah. I mean, Trophy's S, C-Phase, a really common line. And it really did come in line. Avoid, the 2 Panthers, all the tanks. You just need some infantry to help spear edge a show. And yeah. Trista lost everything in that, earlier push. All those Cromwells going down and losing the boy to Firefly just recently. Yeah, losing everything really sucks, and you try not to want to lose everything, is what I'm trying to get at in a lot of words.
Well, forgive me, I'm just watching the Pioneers hit that artillery park. Kind of feels like that second mission of, first or second mission of, oh my god. Call of Duty 2, when you're going point to hawk and you're trying to take out the artillery pieces.
I know exactly the one you're talking about.
They haven't gotten close enough to set their charges, but it's pretty damn close. Dukes up north, kind of weird when Sappeurs are exchanging Zooks with... Yikes, with 2 Stugs, and when 2 Stugs go down to a single squad of Sappeurs, that's just depressing.
Mm-hmm. Not good, but the AI role continued to push, because it is the AI.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and
yes, it is.
German Red Tide is really just making lots of headway. They're gonna be pretty close to a +3. Yeah, just 1% more, and that's pretty much just gonna come down to his pimple in the middle.
Yeah, but still, it remains out of their control.
Oh, Junker strike down south. Is it gonna kill the Firefly? It doesn't, but get some good hits, show nonetheless. And here comes the Messerschmitt. And damn, German air superiority is just completely shut off the skies. Completely. And they do kill the Firefly. Here we go.
Huge that's kills. Okay. We had 2 more Ju-87s from Protoss. Protoss comes in with those dual 37 millimeters. Too funny.
And we got a bunch of AA here too. Really good use of air power. Fantastic use of air power. And yeah, +3. There we go. It's just pretty much open and shut for the Germans at this point.
Yeah, well done. Good lord. I did not ever expect something like that to happen.
Mm-hmm. Because you're all back and forth down south, but Chicken Doom managed to make the lovely breakthrough.
Well, the Ju-87s are doing this whole Blue Angel thing as they weave back and forth across each other. Does not confuse the ground fire though, and they leave without getting a single shot off. And Scout Spirit says, "Air power, screw that air power." 4 AA pieces.
Oh damn, that's a lot of anti-air. It's a little bit too late at this point.
Meanwhile, also Dark Element's little armored group here is going to find itself running afoul of a ton of Pigrants who are just charging up the road at them.
Mm-hmm.
Brave amateurs.
And the Panzer III. I like the position of the Panzer III.
That is an engagement I would not want to be on either side for.
It's just machine gun fire everywhere.
And the quad Bofors take down an ME-109.
Oh damn!
That was a flak blanket you could walk on though too. So.
Yep. Panzer IV does go down. And same with the Panzer III, so it really knocks out that whole push here from Chicken Do. But it's not really going to matter too much.
No, it is not. Meanwhile, the Pioneers to the north are finishing up the last little bits of this artillery park with the help of the 232 Mark IV.
It's the same that Scout Spirit didn't use the half tracks to reposition the artillery guns up north.
Well, and after we talked them up so much too.
I know. It's kind of a shame. They probably could have got a few out at least.
I could have got more out. A movie that I've never seen actually, but told is quite good. Okay, even more so. So quad Bofors and 3 CGMCs, MGMCs, wrong one, but MGMCs. If there's any air power at all in that region, it evaporates.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a bunch of Swiss cheese through any Messerschmitt. And then comes this ray, or that ray, the group's ray, the anti-aircraft ray.
The anti-aircraft way.
The anti-aircraft ray is this array.
But scary when the number of anti-aircraft pieces along one road outnumbers most of the Allied units left on the field.
Yeah, yeah, that's really nothing left. There's really nothing left. At the same time, I also just realizing, like, all the Allied divisions are really like A to B phase divisions. None of them are really fantastic in the C phase compared to the Germans, which have like 352nd and Troph are good C phase divisions.
Okay, just continuing my entire point here. There's another one going down.
Mm-hmm.
And those anti-aircraft guns have done more to kill the German air superiority than anything else on this map so far.
Yeah. Yeah, they've been
absolutely devastating. The question really is, as we go into the final seconds here, ticking down to 40 seconds to a major victory, will these Ju-87s take out that Sherman, or will they get forced away?
They're going to get forced away.
I don't know. I'm thinking yes. If they can get any kind of shot off. Oh, what?
No, they're too
I'm
slow.
An optimist. I'm an optimist. What can I say? Ugh. And a major victory I think will be had. Really well played to both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Well played to the AI for Sniper, the real MVP of this match.
Yeah, managing to like really break through up north a bit, and also the chicken dude down south really managed to, you know, get the giant southern breakthrough, and yeah. I mean, this is definitely a map where you try to play the flanks more. It's pushing through the middle of that map's a real pain. You've got the river that cuts you off.
Can we talk real quick about the insane KD for both Protoss and Chicken Dew?
Oh god, that's a lot of kills. That's a lot of kills.
I'm not even going to bother going through the history. The history's insane. Okay, so the kills, this is from the BRO, so it's from the Bro squads. So Bro, not really a lot of smashing ideas there.
No.
There was 1, 2, 3, 2, did a little bit of damage. All in all, surprisingly enough, the Bro squad, while losing a hefty amount of points, it doesn't really feel like that when you look at... never mind. I guess a lot of stuff is high value, so... A lot of weird number one.
That Pioneer man's to knock out 2 of those artillery pieces, as well as a M-Run 57mm.
Yes, good point. Zimmerman was certainly German in that one.
Indeed.
But regardless, always fun to watch a team battle.
Yeah. It's always this absolute bedlam. Lots of explosions. I like explosions. You like explosions. And you, the viewer, like explosions. I know, yeah. If you say you don't, then you're lying. Who doesn't like explosions?
I was trying to think of a sarcastic comment to make back to that, but I can't come up with it. That's how true it is.
Exactly. Exactly.
But Rang, you know what? I wish more of our viewers would go and submit their own replays, don't you?
Yeah, if you got any replays, just, I don't know, send it to me or Khan on Discord, or upload it to the replay site.
Yes, the only other thing I was going to say, though, too, I want to cast a 10v10 at some point. Let's see if someone can make that happen. I don't know. I think it would be absolutely pandemonium.
I would like that, too. Does anyone even play 10v10s anymore? That's a bigger question.
You know what? Forget the next one-day tournament. Let's just play a 10v10.
Indeed.
But all right. So, in light of all of that devastation upon the verdant greenery of Bois de l'Amour, we will now let the dead lie in peaceful slumber. Until next week, I'm Con Ulrich.
I'm Rangru. Take it easy.